Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. What's up, Vapors of the Universe? Corporal Cloud Chaser here to do another review on the Kanger SubTank. Alright, so here we have the packaging for the SubTank. You know, Kanger's little logo. So you just pull this sleeve out. A little nifty. Throw that aside. Here, you know, KangerTech. It's got the picture of the SubTank. SubTank trademark. And then right here on the back, it's got like what's included in it. It's actually got a lot of things in it for most addies I've bought. So it's got this little drawer, packaging type style. Here we have the Kanger SubTank itself. So you know, just pull that out, set it to the side, and here you have all the other stuff. Like here is the other OCC organic cotton coil. This is the half ohm. The reason I have it in this baggie right now is because I had it in the Kanger earlier, and it's still got some juice on it, and I don't want to stick it in there, so you know it's just gross and getting my box all juicy, because I like using the boxes. Alright, now you know you got some of your newbie materials, pre-wrap coils, extra screws for the top cap on this, you know, screwdriver. I think people got about like 5 million of these little blue screwdrivers now. Comes with some organic Japanese cotton for your RBA. And let me just do that. Here we have the top cap for the RBA, and I'll show you how this is all installed in the breakdown. Your RBA, because it's taller than your OCCs, they had to come up with a they had to make a whole other top cap with a shorter top cap with a shorter post, so it fits in just like that with an O-ring. So that's all that right there. You know, you unscrew it. It comes. One nice thing about the RBA is that it comes with a double barrel coil setup. And the thing about this RBA, it's just so much like the K-Fun. It's very familiar, easy to work with. I still have yet to actually like do my own build on it, but I'm actually looking forward to doing my own, doing like a dual chimney coil on it. Alright, so here we have the SubTank completely disassembled. Comes in, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 main components. So here we have your OCC. This is the organic cotton stock coil. I believe this is the 1.2, and if the camera can focus on that, it is safe from 12 watts all the way up to 25. And basically, on the inside, I don't know if the camera can see it or not, but it's very simple. It's very simplistic on how it's wrapped. I know some people have managed to get in there and rebuild on it and re-wick it. I might do a video on that. I'm not quite sure yet. It depends on how complicated it is and how it turns out. Here we have your base. It has an adjustable spring-loaded brass 510 connection. And right here you have your adjustable airflow. It's gonna be a little hard to do the adjustable airflow with it completely disassembled. My finger's a little juicy right now. Let me see here. Yeah, I can't do it with it disassembled, but it's very nice. It's got the grooves right here to help you grip it when you're twisting it on. So like you don't twist it on and then you can't get it off your mod, which is a nice little thing that they added. That's where you screw in your OCC or your RBA. Just insert it right there. It's got a little connection right there that it makes right down there. You just put it in, screw it in, and then you just put everything else on top of it. You're good to go. So we're gonna set this aside. Here you have your 510 drip tip. It's worked with most of the devices I've tried it on. It's got these little heatsink fins. It's got the red O-ring on it, and you know, you don't see many you don't really see many people go with the different color O-rings. And I think KangerTech did a good job with that. Alright, so right here you have your top cap. It's got the KangerTech engraving in it. Here is your screw holes to fasten it down to the top when you're using it. Right here is the section on the inside. It's got 2 red O-rings, and I haven't had any issues with leaking. It's nice and snug, fits on there nice and good. It's a then the tank itself is made out of a reinforced glass. I don't know the exact term for the type of glass they use, but I've actually managed to drop it in the short time I've had it, and it hasn't even scratched. So now here is the one for the RBA, the top cap. As you can see, it is shorter and thinner than the ones for the OCC. And that's just so it just fits properly with the RBA, and it just press fits with a single O-ring right there. It's not gonna stand up because it's not red and it's little. Okay, so let's assemble this. I'll show you how to assemble it with the RBA first, and then we'll take it apart one more time and assemble with the OCC. So first, let's do it with the RBA. So what you're gonna need is you're gonna take your base, and take your RBA, and screw it in there, like so. And you're gonna take your tank, just screw that on it. Screw that right on there. And take your short chimney top cap, put it on there, and you're gonna line it up on top with the holes for your screws. As you can see, you know, gotta make sure they're lined up, or you're not gonna get your screws in there. And it's never a good idea to not have your stuff screwed in either. So drop the screw in. Yeah. One more. There we go. No, not going anywhere. Take your 510. Boom. And it's on there. Okay, now just take it apart. Same process, just reversed. Drop the screw. And these screws are very little. They're very easy to drop and lose. But Kanger was nice enough to include us with some more screws because they knew people were going to lose them. Oh, not fully out. Get out! There we go. And just lift it out. Unscrew the base from the tank. And then just unscrew that. Oh, nope, whoops. Not the cap. There we go. And just put our cap right back where it came from. Our RBA, I mean. Put that in there. And then we grab our OCC. And this part, I'm going to show you how to fill it at the same time. Okay, so we're going to set this aside. We're going to grab our long stack. Make sure it's lined up. Take our screws. Depth perception is key. Okay, so that's all you need to do to assemble it like that. And you just put this other top cap away. And we're going to grab our juice. Me, I'm going to be using Nick's Nick's Blissful Brews Smoked Custard Plus. One of my favorite juices ever. And there's a couple different ways to fill this. Some people just use the dripper, but me, because it is just so open, I just set the dripper aside, and I take the bottle, and I just pour it right on in there. I'm going to fill it just under the chimney. Looks like I just ran out of this flavor. Take your OCC. Now, I'm not going to do it now because I just ran out of juice, but what you want to do with these coil heads is drip 2 to 3 drops in them just to prime it, but I just had the same flavor in this, so I'm not going to prime it. It's still kind of juicy on the inside. Just to keep you from getting dry hits. And you all know them dry hits, how lovely those taste. I'm just going to screw this on there. She's good, as snug as a bug in a rug. Snug. As you can see, that is a lot of juice. Good thing to see. Now, let's grab our mod. I'm using my Sigelli 100 Watt Plus. Just delicious, you know. Kanger, you actually did it. You finally made a clearomizer that I actually enjoy. You know, never had something that just intensifies the flavor just that much, and it's just delicious. I love it. Now, one thing I actually left out was just the different levels of airflow. You know how that works. So right now, it's all the way open. All you do, just click. That's fully closed. Click. There's one. Click. There's two. And click. There's three. Wide open. Now let's see. This is it wide open. Pretty good. It's a little airy, but not too airy. Right, 2. Intensifies the flavor because we're restricting that airflow. And bring in 1. Just delicious. Yeah. So that's one thing I'm definitely going to praise Kanger for. Just that adjustable airflow, made it airy but not too airy, and that's with a lot of addies, it's real tough threshold to like kind of stay within. You know. So on a scale of 1 to 10, if I had to rate this, I would probably rate this at maybe like a 8.5. Seems fair. You know, it's just those few cons, and they're all very subjective cons. You know, you just with this you get a slight overhang. You know, you can use the beauty ring. I know I didn't show it in the close-ups, but you know, it just tapers down and it makes it look really wonky. Then you know, for me, the drip tip not being as wide bore. You know, and then it's just just so tall. But in the vape world, everything's a compromise. To gain something, you have to give something, and you know, Kanger wanted more juice, so they had to sacrifice the size and make it bigger. And you know, I love this because it just comes with so much. They give you an RBA, they give you 2 stock coils, they even give you some organic Japanese cotton, which is pretty much all I use in any of my devices, is the organic cotton. So if let's say I'm working in a vape shop and somebody comes in and they ask me, hey, what do you recommend? I would probably recommend this to them, because you know, you have those stock coils, you know, and it's very full, it's very dumbed down, it's very easy to use. Of course it is, because I'm able to use it. So yeah, I would probably recommend this if I worked at a vape shop. Now, you can get this. I got this Kanger SubTank. I got this at Liquivape here in Superior, Wisconsin. You can get it at their website. I believe is on their website. They have it listed as $59.99, and that's going to be at liquivapus.com. I'll put that in the description below, and also have that right here. And you can also download their app on iOS or Android. It's just simply type in Liquivape, and it'll bring you straight to the app, and you can download it. So, I'm Corporal Cloud Chaser, here with Chevron Vapes, signing off.